Hey there, friends and enemies, Jopi here again, and today I want to talk about how fundamentally broken the Secret Lair system is in Magic the Gathering, how I think they could potentially fix it going forward, why I don't think that'll ultimately happen at this point anytime soon, and why I understand how frustrated people can be because I'm also right there with you. I am looking to pick up some of the PlayStation Secret Lairs at the end of the month, and I know I'm basically just hoping that I get in early to the system, even though I can get there on time right when the Secret Lair drops. I can do the shenanigans that people on TikTok will recommend, where you add an item to your cart and then try to get in early, even though I do feel like that has been fixed because there's a lot of other ways to jump the line, and because of that, there's never a fair shake for people to get what they want. It would be one thing if you loaded into the Secret Lair, it randomly selected whatever number in line you were going to be. Sometimes you would get it, sometimes you wouldn't, but ultimately enough people would get the item that everything would be fine. But instead, there's enough ways to game the system and enough different accounts trying to get these, I believe, that it is skewing the odds against just general players. And so I want to kind of go over all of that really quickly if you didn't know. So there is a bunch of discords going around where essentially you can use the basically it's a custom URL where once you get into the system where you can purchase the various secret layers, you can add them to the cart. If you share that URL, apparently now you can get other people in line early and they will skip the queue. Now, again, I hope this is something that is fixed, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Either way, the Secret Lair was yesterday on Monday for a lot of these Halloween themed series, and you're already seeing them being resold on something like TCG for insane prices. Market price $254. These started at $40 or $50 potentially because they're just the 4-card, 5-card sets, depending on which one they are. But you'll see here the artist series for Kieran Yanner, which is obviously the most sought after because of the demonic tutor. But then you also have the Jaws one here. You have Iron Maiden as well. And they just absolutely are insanely priced right now, over $200 when originally they were much, much lower. You could get them potentially for $40 or $50 originally, and the markup is just insane. Like this one right here, I believe the markup is like 7 times what it normally would be, something like that. I don't know how much it would have cost you just from getting on the site. And that's not even the worst of it. Oh, the most frustrating thing is not only are you seeing these insane markups, but if you look here, some of these stores are getting 4 copies, 2 copies, stuff like that. 9 copies right here, Tournament City. 9 copies they're selling at $343. And the system is insane. And not only that, but I believe this store right here and some other, yeah, you can see right here, it's a WPN seller. This means they're officially in partnership with Wizards of the Coast. That should be stripped from any of these scalpers, in my opinion. This is absolutely unethical and should be shunned by the community. It's never going to happen because people want these products, but $343 for 4 rainbow foils plus a bonus item is just absolutely mind-blowing, and it's something that I don't know how they exactly fix it. I know a lot of people clamor for going back to print on demand, but there were a lot of issues that I think people forget about that were happening when print on demand was a thing. Maybe that's the answer, maybe not. But at the very least, there needs to be a more fair setup so that way not everyone's going to get these items at the end of the day, but you have a seemingly fair chance to get them. And how they do that, I don't know. Maybe it's some kind of additional authentication. Maybe it is completely random. They allow you into the site at 11 o'clock, allow everyone to add things to their cart, then they put you in the queue, and you only get to access your cart once the queue is reached your point, and it is fully randomized at noon rather than seemingly having the ability to jump that. I do think that ability to use other URLs, if that's still the case, needs to be fixed 100%. But I also think that there should be some ramifications for these places, especially officially affiliated stores reselling at these insane markups. Whether that is something like restriction on how much official product they get going forward, though at the end of the day, I know these stores make Wizards a lot of money, so I doubt they're going to want to do something like this. And the FOMO system does feel a little bit annoying as well. It does seem like they kind of are encouraging this all to be essentially so limited that it just feels like it's almost unattainable. But I do hope that changes in the future. I know there are some secret layers that will last a while. Not every secret layer sells out like this, but enough of them do. And not only that, secret layers that people were talking about being nonsense secret layers. Like I saw a lot of folks talking about the Dwight Schrute from The Office secret layer and it not being the one that a lot of people are super interested in. I personally wanted to grab that for my wife. She's a big fan of The Office. She loves Dwight. And so I was waiting in line for that one, assuming it wasn't going to sell out. But I was at my hour mark when I finally got into the store, and it was all gone. Not only the foil, but also the non-foil as well, which was kind of crazy. And just shows that the fact that, again, a lot of these items are being picked up because even if they just double the price, say they resell them for just $100, they're still making 2 times the profit on their initial order. Yes, they have to pay for shipping, but at the end of the day, if you order a bunch of product, the shipping is almost going to be negligible. So that's not going to be a big deal at the end of the day. So it's just really, really annoying. Some things that I would personally like to see, again, a randomized queue potentially, even if you get into the even if you're getting in there at the same time. I don't think it should be like, okay, who's got the best internet, who's able to spam quickest, all that kind of stuff. I think that is kind of annoying. There should be a limit. I know sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't, of 2 products per all times. And even on top of that, every link should only work for 1 purchase. And finally, I do feel like there should be more of these cards printed at any given time. So that way, whether they sell out in like 2 hours or something like that, at least the people who are waiting in line had a fair chance to get it. So there is enough product, hopefully, to last enough for enough people to pick it up. So I do know that this is something that I am very frustrated by. A lot of other people are. This is something that I don't believe is going to change anytime soon. I wonder if there's anything they can do, if they can tighten up. I know that scalpers are ruining Pokemon as well, and other various online like trading games. Anything you want to collect that is in demand is hard to get around the scalpers and all of that. But for me, I do think that there could be something that is done that just helps the community in general, and hopefully we do see it in the future, because right now it's just incredibly annoying. And as long as they're able to get away with these obscene prices and continue to scalp like in this nature, then I think it's just going to continue happening. And that's just really, really unfortunate, as somebody who now I'm going to question whether or not I'm going to be able to get any secret layers in the future. Let me know what you guys think. Do you agree or disagree? And let me know why in the comments down below. Like the video as always, comment, subscribe. Have a good one, and I'll catch you all later.